Knowing that he was a hero makes me proud that I'm building a ship for the United States.
Joshua James was born here in Hull in 1826. The formative event in Joshua James' life was the loss of his mother in 1837 when she was lost when a boat that she was on capsized in Hull Gut. And those that knew him said he made a promise to himself at that time that he would save as many people as he could from shipwreck. And he went on to join Hull's volunteer life-saving crews, which were part of the Massachusetts Humane Society. It was very active here in Hull. Most sort of able-bodied men who lived in Hull Village at that time at one point or another were part of a Massachusetts Humane Society crew, and Joshua joined those crews when he was only 15 years old. And he started going out on a regular basis every winter to shipwrecks that were happening along the coast of Hull and the Boston Harbor Islands. And he did it for the next 60 years. In 1902, Joshua James was going out on a training drill on Stony Beach with his crew, and they had gone out on a boat drill. As they were pulling the boat back up onto the beach, the story goes that Joshua looked out toward off Stony Beach toward Boston Harbor and said the tide is ebbing, and fell to the ground and died. He was 75 years old at the time, still going out regularly on rescues, and had lived about as arduous and courageous a life as you possibly could.
Joshua James has a legacy of life-saving. He placed a high value on the life and safety of others. Being the most capable and technologically advanced cutter in the fleet, Coast Guard cutter James and her crew are sure to continue that tradition.
Oh, it's pretty remarkable in the sense of history, not only that, but what he did in his life of service. Him, as well as my great-grandfather, who was Joshua James' brother, Samuel James, is one of the early forefounders of the life-saving service. It's remarkable when you think of how people go out in very simple boats like you see here to rescue people in need. Oh, I think I most admire his courage. When I look at the landscape of where we are in this setting and how inhospitable the sea can be, and to risk life and imperil yourself for others, I think that's pretty remarkable. I think it's wonderful as one of the forebearers of the early Coast Guard, part of the Massachusetts Humane Society, that this history is continued in this way.